Hello, pirate tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Terraria 1.2 with me, BlueAnkylo. Not a pirate yet. Anyway, so as you may have guessed, after fighting the pirate invasion, Captain Morgan moves in. I should have called you guys rum tubers, but maybe not all of you are adults yet. So, anyway, from the pirate you can buy a pirate set of vanity armor and a cannon. So we're gonna build a cannon. I'm not sure just how much work this is going to take, but hopefully it's nice and easy and we can shoot cannonballs at each other. So let's do this. Cannon and a few cannonballs. I mean, they do say like 300 damage, right? So that seems pretty cool. Let's really explode a squirrel. So we'll put our cannon here. Maybe. There it is. And can I just like put a cannonball in it? Yeah, that'll work. That squirrel got smushed pretty good. Alright, well that's fun. So alright. That's very tempting to keep doing that. Alright, we'll play with the cannons later. Yeah, that was good. Alright, so anyway, in more serious news, I am prepared to go fight the Golem. And I also know, I've had enough comments by now, that I need to build more houses in different biomes. Just like I built the mushroom house, which is now occupied by the clothier for some reason. He must want to die. Just like that. What time is it anyway? 3. Well, you think I can kill Skeletron in 2 hours? Maybe. Let's go do it. Let's take him out. I know that I need to build the pirates. I think it's by the ocean in a house. And I know I need to put the voodoo guy in a jungle house. Stuff like that. I need to make some themed houses spread across the world. So we'll get to that. Oh, I don't have a sword. I wonder if I can pick him to death. Can I just pick you to death, buddy? Yeah, there we go. Can't use magic, right? But that'll work. Okay, Skeletron. Last time I tried to summon him, I messed it up, obviously. So now you're going to die for real, buddy. You better spawn this. Look at this! I think it's bugged. What the heck? I didn't even move. I killed him and I stood still. And Skeletron still despawned instantly. Oh man, my game. I just cannot get a break. So anyway, I'm pretty sure I'm doing it right at this point. I know how to summon Skeletron. It's nighttime. I killed the clothier again. It's just... I even had the boss music there for a second. And then he despawned. So, I don't know. I don't know what else I could do, possibly. Oh, I should also put... I did not mean to dig his chair up. Get out of... Leave me alone, guys. Just... let me build my house in peace. Okay. So, that'll cover that. That's the second time I've killed the clothier and not been able to fight... What the heck? Flying beetle thing? Alright. Hopefully we're done. So, I'm gonna go meet you guys down... in the jungle dungeon, and we're going to give that a try. We're going to go fight the Golem again and see if we have a little bit better luck now that I've got Spectre armor and all kinds of cool stuff. See you in a little bit. Hello folks, here we are. So just made the trip back to the altar, whatever it's called. Oh, and of course I'm getting killed as I try to do my little intro here. So my plan is to summon Intense Magnet Sphere and cause Golden Shower to debuff his armor. And maybe then do something like that to finish him off. We'll see how it goes. Buff up. Bam. So, first things first, summon that. Get his armor down. And then go with the shadow for a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what my best combo is. Like, I can try to dodge him and let that thing kill him. To be fair, though, that thing does a lot of damage, too. But now that we've got all this awesome armor, we should be okay either way. The main thing is I can use it to heal myself, which was the main thing I was lacking last time we fought this guy. I had no way to heal other than healing potions. And the, I guess the regeneration thing. So we got one hand done. That went down pretty quick. Oh, he's going down pretty quick. But we're going to hit laser mode next. And maybe we'll do massive single target damage with our this staff. It's better for that kind of stuff. Although I should still debuff him. Okay, so now we've got the floating head stage. which I hadn't really made it to for very long before. And of course he's got his little minions helping him out. So, how much life? He's got 6,000 life. Can I hit his head even? I don't even know if I can hit his head, to be honest. Maybe I've got too many spells going on now. Trying to switch between them all. He's almost dead. He's got 1,000 life left. Got him. So yeah, there you go. With I guess you just hit his body and leave his head alone. So it looks like once you've got Spectre armor and all the magic, he's not that bad. I got a pick saw, which has even more mining power than a Spectre. I guess I should have known that there was going to be a pickaxe better than the Spectre pickaxe. For all this has amazing range, it can't mine that stuff. So now I've got 210% pick power. It's only got the +1 range though. I'd rather have +3 range a lot of the times. Like, that's pretty good. Still, that's pretty good. We got a cool pick. Now, I don't know, does the boss drop anything else? Because that seemed a little bit weak. All I got was a pick out of him. Maybe that... I don't know. I guess I have to fight him a couple more times because that was kind of weak. You know, I was expecting like really cool stuff, new weapons or armor, maybe a Golem armor set, or I don't know. Maybe I'm just dreaming. I could be just dreaming. All the cool stuff I want to get from this game. Still, I think the point is with the Spectre armor and probably also that recovering MP when you get hit item. This guy is kind of a chump now. I guess I'll have to fight him with melee later on with the turtle armor and see if it's similarly good. Because so far, I mean, Spectre armor is epic. And once you've got some good spells, you just kill him, basically. Debuff his armor once in a while, and then just massively kill him. He hits me, I get mana, and then I hit him and heal up. Pretty good. If I want to, I can always cast that thing and then I can dodge, run away and all that. Because that spell's awesome. Although, I think it works less the more he moves around. Because he can kind of outrange it, I think. Still, all things considered, now he's not that hard. Oh good, I did get something new. We got a sunstone. Oh, whoop-de-woo. Stats during the day, that's the same as my nightstone. I need to be able to combine those together and then it'd be okay. Well, I'm going to fight him a few more times off camera and see if he drops anything else awesome. See you in a bit. And hello again, folks. So I used up all of my little summoning items, and I've gotten a few new things. I've got my pick saw. I've got a couple of those. I've got a heat ray, which seems to be a magic space gun kind of upgrade. I've got demonic stinger, which uses stinger bolts, and so far it seems like he drops them. But they seem pretty cool for a ranged weapon. I mean, let's use one here. Seems to kind of explode or something, like hits and then drops even more explosives. Kind of cool. We've got some menacing eye of the golem, which so far is the only material I think that I've noticed. So I'm going to go see what that turns into. Got quite a few of those, to be honest. And just the one sunstone. So I don't know if that's all the golem will drop. Probably not, given my luck. And, anyway, let's head on back to town. So, it looks like the Hallow's kind of getting here now. Mr. Guide, will you please tell me what I can craft? I can summon myself back up here. I gotta get the guide back in the top. That's where he's supposed to be. Party girl, why don't you go down there? Guide, back up the top so you can actually help me. Wouldn't mind moving the goblin too. Goblin... Well, no, not that. I want the nurse specifically. Do I have a nurse? Nurse. Yeah. I like them to be close to me when when I need them. So, Mr. Guide, crafting Eye of Golem. Destroyer emblem, plus 10% damage and critical chance. Is that just damage for everything? Huh. It's kind of interesting. I think the Adventure emblem is what you get from combining all of the Wall of Flesh emblems, I think. So, that's kind of cool. Meanwhile, let's find out if we make a whole bunch of money by selling this stuff. We've got spare stingers. What's the best one? I've also got a Golem Fist, right? I forgot to show you that. I think I only have the one. So the Golem Fist is a melee weapon that, like, punches. So it's kind of cool. Pretty fast. So yeah, I'm going to hold on to that. I'm going to hold on to one of these. I'm going to hold on to one heat ray. I'm going to hold on to a stinger. And then I will sell everything. Oh, and also the sunstone. And then I'll sell everything else to make some money. Money, money! Hey, Trongen, how much will you give me? 2 gold, 2 gold. 9 gold, not bad. 4 gold, 11 gold, that's good. That's superior heat ray. Yeah, I think I like demonic a little bit more. And then a picksaw. Okay, I've also got a few lizard blocks, which are also materials, and I should probably check what I can craft. Would not be surprised if I can craft, what was I going to say? If I could craft lizard furniture out of that. But I could be wrong. Crafting, blocks, nope, just walls. So I can make lizard walls and blocks to go with my lizard man furniture. Because I do have a bunch of those somewhere in here. Yeah, look at all that stuff. Okay, cool. Let's go put these away. Now, I fought that boss quite a few times because I didn't want to have to make the trip back and forth over and over again. And I figured that would be smart. But I haven't actually fought, I've only fought Plantera once, and I'm sure Plantera has more drops. So I'm kind of thinking of checking that out. Column Fist can go over here. And Heat Ray over here. Accessory. Sunstone to go with the Moonstone. There you go. Got some more spikes, whatever. I got a bit of junk. You know how it goes. I got lots of greater healing potions from killing that guy. I don't know why I take this stuff with me. So, yeah, that was pretty successful boss fight. He is very easy with the Spectre Armor and all these spells. Like, I don't know. Definitely a pushover with this kind of gear. I'll probably try to fight him later on with, like, turtle gear and turtle armor. So, for now, I think 12 minutes in. We haven't actually spent too much time. Oh, I got a cloud in a bottle. Whoop-de-woo. Guess I could sell that. Picked that up in one of the chests, I believe. What do I want to do here? Painting, not so much. Clothier, I gotta keep trying. I gotta figure out how to fight Skeletron so I can get his trophy. And he's got a couple rare drops too. What time is it? It's gonna be night pretty soon. I don't know, do I bother killing the, He keeps moving into the wrong house too, I think. It's supposed to be down here. Keeps moving into the mushroom's house, and then the mushroom doesn't spawn. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, you know, I think we're gonna go fight Plantera, and I'll try to find a Plantera summoning item underground, and we'll fight him underground with all my cool stuff. Alright, so yeah, I'll go meet you over there in the jungle. And welcome back, folks. So I think I found the thing that I need to crush to get another Plantera fight, and it's right by the jungle, so that's, or right by the dungeons. That's kind of cool. So Plantera, we can fight you right here. I see you found the spot already yourself. Good job. Alright, so underground Plantera, take 1. Let's see how we do here. I think I'm going to use my homing missiles a lot. And my, whatever it's called, my little magnet sphere. I really like the magnet sphere. So I discovered while fighting the Golem over and over again that it is very nice to apply that what's it called? Ichor debuff, the one that gives them 20 less armor or so. It actually makes a nice DPS improvement, I find. So, yeah, that's kind of my plan. We'll see how it goes. I don't imagine this guy can really put up too much fight, given how the Golem went. You know. Homing missiles are very handy. They make it much easier for me to just not have to worry about stuff so much. I can just sort of try to get in a good position or whatever without having to worry about him. There we go. So debuff him again. Maybe debuff most of his little claw things. There we go. Now this is one that wants piercing because there's so many little claw things. So I'm going to go with the shadows for now. I don't know. It's possible the golden shower might be the best for this phase, even no matter what, just because of all the multi-targets. Although it's always a good idea to have the Magnosphere out, I think. And there, and all these little thingamajiggers are gone. Whatever you call them, these little hooks. Come on, switch, switch. Go. My biggest problem is actually switching between spells. This is the first time fighting with all this new gear that I've really worried about switching weapons mid-fight. Usually I just find one weapon to kill a boss with. So it's taken some practice to get used to switching around. And, I don't know. All in all, Spectre Armor, definitely better than Plantera. I mean, I killed him last time fairly easily just with the Golden Shower, and I think I was wearing Hallowed Armor at the time. So, that should do it. Goodbye, Plantera. What'd you give me? So, we got a couple more little monsters biting at me. Another grenade launcher. I think I already have one of those. Another temple key. I guess if I go to another world, that would be handy. So maybe I'll hold on to that. Some more rockets. Nothing new. Oh, wait. Pygmy staff. Summons a pygmy to fight for you. Okay. Cool. Pygmy staff it is. Alright. So a little summoning spell for a monster? Oh, cool. He shoots little darts or something. He actually does pretty good damage. Must throw little spears or something. Cool. Alright, well I got another little buddy to help me out. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep looking until I find another Plantera. And I might fight that one off camera and I might just try to find a few Planteras and tell you what cool loot I get afterwards. So, I'll see you guys back whenever I decide to record some more. Well, I just killed my third Plantera and I got some good stuff this time. We got the Plantera trophy. We got a seedling. So I think I got a new pet. So we got a little baby Plantera. Cool. And I also got a leaf blower, which uses mana. So it's a spell. So it's a leaf spell. I don't know if it's very good, but there you go. I'm kind of happy that I got most of those things. The trophy is nice. It would be nice to get all the different boss trophies. That's actually a pretty good spell. So yeah, anyway, that's Plantera number 3. I might try to fight him a couple more times while I'm down here, as well as filling up on chlorophyte and maybe some adamantite. And then if I get anything new, I'll show you that. Or I'll meet you back at my house. Either way, see you back in a little bit. Hello, folks, and welcome home. So I don't think I found any more Planteras while I was down there. But I did go back to the ocean and get 2 more pirate maps. And this is what they gave me. A whole bunch of golden toilets, a golden table, and a golden bed. Yay, golden toilets. Just what you really needed when you have a golden shower. Anyway, welcome back. What was I gonna do? I got a parrot banner. I think I've got the full sailor vanity set. Sailor pants, shirt, and eye patch, I believe is the full set. I could be wrong. I'll have to make some mannequins fairly soon to show off all the cool stuff I got, because I'm getting a lot of stuff. And I've already got some cutlasses, so let's just sell those. Oh good, they always kill my truffle, and then luckily he comes back. Alright, so, what was I going to talk about? We're talking about what to do next. Now that we're uber strong and we've got, like, the best armor and magic, give or take, I mean, well, I haven't got any keys yet, so the best weapons are still out of reach, but other than that, I have decided that I quite enjoy magic, which is cool, because I don't use vanilla magic very often, and it's kind of nice to have, you know, a nice magic set that I enjoy using. I think really the difference is the Spectre armor has really won me over. I was really excited when I first heard about it, and yeah, pretty darn cool. So basically, what it seems to me is what's left in the game is a couple more items that you can get. There's a fair number of easy items. I gotta move Captain Morgan and the Jamundi guy to special houses. And I have some boss farming to do to get more items. I think Plantera has a bunch of stuff. Even the Bee Queen has a bunch of stuff I haven't got off of her yet. So there's some of that. And a ton of farming for keys, if I ever want to get those cool keys. And I don't know about that, guys. I don't know how long I'm going to live. I've put a lot of hours into hard mode so far. And I've been in the ice, I've been in Crimson, I've been in the Hallowed, I've been in the jungle. And I've yet to find a single key. So, as far as I understand from reading, it's something like a 1 in 4,000 drop. Well, I have definitely killed more than 4,000 mobs. Probably tens of thousands. And I've still got nothing. So, I'm not sure if I'm ever going to be able to get those legitimately. I'm not really willing to make a fancy mob spawner and sort of, you know, it's not cheating, but you can kind of AFK if you make the right armor set. I read up on it a little bit. So, trust me, guys, I have checked into it a little bit. I know you can make, what is it? You make like a, depending on which key you want, you make a little meteor sort of thing around you. You block yourself in, and you kind of, generally you need like, what is it? There's some set of armor, I think, that like reflects damage or something. And then you just sit there and kill meteor heads for days. And if you're lucky, they drop a key on you. I don't know. We'll see. I definitely have some playing around to do. Like, I want to play around with some of the new items and stuff. And I talked about making a new house, but I don't know. I don't know what I would do for a new house, honestly. Like, there's just so many options. I still want to make all the different rooms. I want to try to get more of the boss trophies if I can. You know, there's some stuff for me to do. I'm not ending the series just yet. Make no mistake. But I am kind of thinking of starting to wind it down. And, I don't know. I'll probably make a couple more episodes with different weapons. I want to show the turtle set off, and I want to show the... Actually, that's what I was going to do. I forgot about that. I was going to make some mushroom armor. I'm pretty sure I have enough chlorophyte now. And I imagine this is like the best range set, so let's do that. Yeah, that's what I knew I had something I was planning to show you guys. And I want to fight some of the hard mode bosses. I don't have a whole lot of sight or fright yet of the... I could probably make different wings. You know, there's still some stuff to do. If I was just playing on my own, there's probably lots of stuff I would want to do in the near future. But as far as the series goes, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm starting to wind down. There's not going to be as much stuff left that's new and exciting, like new bosses. I think I've seen all the new bosses, and I've started. I mean, I've killed the. Come on, will you please just jump? I've killed. What's his name? I've killed the. Wow, you actually do not get very many chlorophyte bars. It's kind of sad. I've killed the Golem, is what I mean to say, like 13 times already, just using up all my little cells. And Plantera 3 or 4, and then I couldn't find any more summoning items. Those ones are kind of a pain trying to find Plantera summons. I know they grow just randomly, but it's kind of annoying trying to find those underground. I'd rather just have an item to summon Plantera so that I could just fight the darn thing. Oh, I actually did need those mushrooms right from that. Let's just chop down a couple trees. Does this thing... Oh, this thing has axe power now. Cool. So it's actually got more axe power than the Spectre axe. Now, it's still needed for the hammers portion, but that's cool. I didn't know my lizard pick would actually give me axe ability. That's what I meant to say. Alright, so we got Shroomite. Not nearly enough. Wow, that's... I thought I was just going to quickly go make some Shroomite. I guess you really do need a above ground glowing mushroom farm, or else you'd never have enough Shroomite to actually make... Oops, that's not what I meant to do either. You'd never actually have enough of the stuff to get the armor. Also, what I was going to say was I quite enjoy this little pygmy guy. He does a lot of damage. For just sort of a random summon, he is very handy. He seems to stay around forever. So, between the little wisp thing and my new pygmy summon, those are pretty good spells. So, I'm certainly enjoying a lot of the new Terraria update stuff. And, yeah, like I said, I'll do some more... I'll do more videos than just this, don't worry, but I am at the point where it's a lot of off-camera work. Like, if I do... Wow, not even close to enough. If by some chance I do decide that I want to try farming for I got lots here. I should have just picked those up. Sorry, lots of things going on in my little head. If I decide to farm for keys, I definitely will not be doing that on camera, because it's going to take me years. Like, I don't know. I kind of worked out... That's horrible! You need 1 billion of those stupid mushrooms. Should have started collecting those earlier. I kind of worked out the drop rate for the keys. Like, if it really is 1 in 4,000, that means on average for every 4,000 enemies you kill in the right biome, you will get 1 key. That does not mean you kill 4,000, you get a key. It means average. So some people will certainly be lucky and get a key within their first 100 enemies or their first 1,000 enemies. It's still awfully lucky. And then there'll be people that take 10,000, 15,000. You could kill hundreds of thousands and still be unlucky enough to never get one. Let alone the fact that you need 5 from all the different biomes to get all the cool treasures. And basically, I was doing some math, just some quick math, so bear with me here while I mess around. If it takes 4,000 kills on average, that's just the average, that's not going to be guaranteed, right? Say you can kill 1 per second, and that's pushing it. Like, if you had a battle potion and a water candle, I think 1 per second would be incredibly optimistic. It's probably more like 1 every 2 or 3 or 4 seconds. But say 1 per second, just to be nice. That means you can kill about 60 enemies in a minute, and in an hour, about 3,600. Let's just be nice and round it to 4,000. That says, on average, if you can kill 1 enemy per second, you will get a key, on average, once an hour, if you sit there and do nothing but kill those enemies. I think it's probably less like 1 per second and more like 1 per 5 seconds, which means 5 hours. So you could kind of guess your rate of key acquisition by how quickly you can kill enemies. If you can kill 1 per second, maybe 1 an hour on average, keeping in mind that it could take 10 hours to find your first one if you're just not lucky. And if you can only manage to kill 1 enemy every 10 seconds, well, 10 hours is your average. So if you spend something like 50 hours in the jungle killing the same enemies, you've got a pretty good chance. Pretty good. Still not guaranteed. That's the trouble with really low rare drops. There's never any guarantee. You could literally spend your entire life and never see a 1 in 4,000 drop. You could spend hundreds and thousands of hours and never do it. So am I going to do it? I don't know. I consider the amount of time I've already spent in the jungle, in the hallow, in the ice. I've probably spent more than 4 hours, and I've not gotten a lucky key yet. So whether or not I'm willing to spend hundreds more, I don't know. I know you can make farms, and the farms, essentially, they just increase your number of kills per second, the way I'm talking about things. So maybe if you make a cool meteor farm, you could kill 1 per second. And you could also be AFK, not even playing the game, because you'll get thorn type damage that just kills everything when it hits you. And you can just leave it on overnight. You'll come back, and if you're lucky, you'll have a key. That kind of sounds like cheating to me. And if I'm going to do that, I might as well just get an inventory editor and basically just give myself the keys, because at least that saves me some time. I'd rather install a mod than go AFK and play the game for 10 hours. I mean, come on, guys. So yeah, my thoughts so far are rare drops, kind of dumb. Some rare, well, it depends on how rare, I guess maybe is the thing. Rareness in the range of 1 in 10, 1 in 20, yeah, no big deal. Even up to 1 in 100. Oh, look, there's one. 1 in 100 is pushing it, because that means you have to kill an enemy 100 times to get it. So if, say, Plantera, I don't think it does, but say Plantera had a 1 in 100 drop, that means on average you have to kill it 100 times to get it what you want. Am I really going to fight Plantera 100 times? Really? I mean, I like this game, but 100? That sounds like an awful lot to me. And that's, as usual, not going to guarantee you get it at all. That's just sort of a good chance kind of thing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know, guys. Random drops, kind of unfortunate. I like the fact that you could get different random items depending on, every time you play through, you might get different loot. So it might improve the replayability a little bit, because you could, one time you could get a key on your first hard mode kill, and then the next time you'll just never get a key ever. It gives you some differences. Like, the game would be very, very easy if you actually got a... I'm actually taking a lot of damage here. But the game would be a lot easier if you started hard mode, basically, with a... what am I trying to say? With one of the uber weapons, you know, one of the great weapons. I also think that if you did start it, it would kind of be boring, because if you got, let's say you got the vampire knives, which I have heard are about the best. What's the point of getting anything else? Like, why would you bother getting Excalibur or whatever? Like, you know, kind of kills the point. I might die here if I'm not careful. Gotta be careful. Come on, get some healing. Come on, what's all this cool Spectre armor for? Oh, there I go. I'm back to full health. That's the fun with Spectre armor. Even when you're about to die, you just gotta play smart for a second. So, yeah, I mean, I can understand the argument that random loot might extend gameplay a little bit so people can enjoy playing it longer, or maybe multiple times with different luck. Like, maybe one time you get really lucky, next time you get horrible luck, and you might have different items to play through with. On the other hand, for me, like I said before, I'm kind of a completionist. I like to get all the stuff I can. So if I can't get an item without literally cheating or going AFK or just getting stupidly lucky, I'm not sure I approve. This is not Diablo. I don't... It's not like there's random items that drop and you're having fun randomly getting items, grinding the same boss a billion times. This is Terraria, and if you can't get... It's based on, like, Zelda games and Metroid games and Castlevania games. You know, those kinds of exploration, catching all the items, powering yourself up games. Have you ever played a Metroid game where you couldn't get all the items without farming? Or a Zelda game without farming? Like, that sounds ridiculous. I think that random drops, really low chance of random drops, is meant for different kinds of games. Borderlands works great in Borderlands, Diablo, stuff like that. Random loot tables, stuff like that. But for Terraria, I kind of feel like too much 1 in 4,000s, and some of them are just really low chances too. Like, some, I think, what is it? I didn't even get anything good from Plantera. I didn't even look. I got nothing. Oh, I'm still equipped that. No wonder I can't jump so good. I got nothing. I got a Venus Magnum. Okay, so I got a gun. So, I don't know what the odds of getting this gun are. Kind of neat. It's cool. But I have to keep killing Plantera to try to get all the other stuff. And I don't know how many items, without looking at the wiki, I don't know how many items she's got that she can draw. Could be 10 different items, could be 20. Some of them probably have like 5% drop chance. 5%, by the way, means you've got a 1 in 20. Which means, on average, you're going to have to kill her 20 times to get one. Or a whole lot extra. Am I going to kill Plantera 20 times? I don't know. Especially when I have to actually search through the jungle, wasting more time just to find the little flowers. Like, you know, I'm not trying to gripe. I'm really not trying to complain about it too much. I'm just trying to explain it the way I see it. And also finish up my episode. If you really have to spend hours and hours searching around for the thing that summons the boss, and then fight the boss, and if you're lucky, get a new item, but probably just get something you already got most of the time. And then you have to fight her 20 times, 30 times, I don't know. How many times does it take? For instance, the bee armor, I've now killed the queen bee at least 10 times. I've summoned her a couple times myself from crafting off camera. I've found lots of beehives down here. Some of the beehives have like 2 queens in them. I've killed her a ton of times now. I've only ever gotten the bee pants. I've got a few bee pants, to be honest, but I've never got the bee top. I know they're just a vanity item, but how do you complete it if you can't get all that stuff? I'm probably still missing... Well, I don't have a bee pet, so I wouldn't be surprised if you can get a bee pet somewhere. I don't know. Like I said, don't correct me if I'm just guessing wrong. I don't actually look at the wiki all that much, other than once in a while, just to get an idea. I mean, I feel like today has been a good day for finding these, whatever they're called, little Plantera bulbs. Because I just found 2 in a row, and I've spent a lot more time than that finding a lot less than that, if I'm not lucky. So, you know, it comes and goes. Sometimes you might find quite a few very easily. sometimes it might take you hours. And I have actually gone through the jungle for at least an hour not finding one of those. So it's just kind of random, I guess. And that's the whole point, talking about randomicity. I guess I'll fight this one underground, just to be cool. I think, actually, this staff does a lot more damage, DPS-wise. You want to use the magnet sphere every now and then, just to keep it going. But this spell, this, whatever it's called, Spectre Staff, it's really, really powerful. Get that defense debuff on her, and then just use this for a little while. Maybe chug a potion or two if you need to. And kills bosses quick. Although the Magnet Sphere, I still think gets my award for coolest spell. It reminds me a lot of, seeing as we were talking about Diablo, those of you that played Diablo 2 probably remember the Ice Orb. I like the Ice Orb a lot. So, you know how it goes. When there's multiple targets, you want a piercing spell like the Golden Shower, maybe the Shadow Beam. I'm sure there's lots of other ones that I just haven't gotten lucky enough to find. Stuff like that. But when you're doing single target, it's nice to have a variety of spells, basically. That's what I'm getting at. But I know there's lots of other spells that are also cool, but are more random. And it's just, well, either a 1 in 4,000 key, or a, I don't know how much random enemy. Apparently there's some Black Widows or something that gives you some cool spells. You know, there's lots of cool stuff. And I'm willing to give it a try to get some of those. I'm just not willing to spend half my life trying to get them. If you can tell the difference, that's, you know what I mean. I'm willing to try. I'm just not willing to spend another 20 hours fighting Plantera, for instance. I mean, fighting the bosses is fun and all, and sure, I can switch to melee and fight her with melee a couple times, and that'll be fun for a little while. But you know, there's only so many times. Well, I got another gun. It's a better gun, but it's just the same thing. So, like, am I really happy that I found another one of those? I don't know. It was a fun little fight, I guess. I got to talk to you. But, I don't know. Anyway, I guess my rambling has gone on long enough. I'm still trying. My whole goal here was to waste some time while the mushrooms grew. That was what I was actually trying to do here. So, let's see. Do you think I have enough mushrooms? I don't see any trees. This doesn't look good. Well, there's some trees. All right. I definitely think mushrooms grow faster now than they used to. I don't know. I'd really like to make them at least one set of shroomite armor. I know I'm going to need all 3 helmets to have everything, but you need more mushrooms for that. Probably more chlorophyte, too. Grr. All right. Do I have enough to make some few bars? So it does take 15 glowing mushrooms for every bar. I don't think that's enough, actually. Can I just kill this guy and get like 20 mushrooms out of him? That'd be awesome. Alright, well, probably I will be spending some time off camera. I might build a couple more houses for some NPCs. I might farm some more bosses. I'll surely tell you what I get. But that was a good example of what it's like farming Plantera. You run around, fight the same enemies, and then you fight Plantera and get the same drop twice in a row. Such is life. Such is life. Alright, folks. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.